Robert, so what's up with the no Sandusky sandals today?
No Sandusky.
We shouldn't hurt Robert's feelings when he's producing.
Okay, I'm sorry, Rob.
We're boito.
I think we're live.
Whoa,
I think it's Wednesday night at 8, and I think we're the Gym Crashers. But here we go.
I think so.
Live at 8 p.m. Here we are once again. Thank you for joining us. Like us, subscribe to us, and share the link.
Yep.
So we can keep coming at you. I've got Maria Rios to my right. Got Miguel Perez to my left.
What's up?
And Dondo and all of his Dondo-isms here at you in the middle.
All of his Dondo-isms.
There's a T-shirt that was created this week. Yeah, Jism as well, yes.
Yeah, or tomato sauce, as I told him.
What was the Dondo T-shirt that you created? Just Dondo it? What does that consider?
What would Dondo do?
Just Dondo it. There's a Just Do It already.
Dondo it?
Just do it.
Just do
it.
Well, just do it means things are going to get done. Just Dondo it means it may not get done.
It will get done eventually.
If you hope and
in a dirty, smelly, sticky way.
Oh.
That's all, like, eventually.
Ooh, sick.
We all like to add a little funk to what we do.
We like the funk.
Especially Maria. If those of you out there in the viewing world have not subscribed already to Unicorn Zombie Slayer on Instagram, you're going to find yourself in a funky world that only belongs to our favorite Maria here, because
you'll find a weird world.
I love
where
it.
I am a unicorn.
Well, there's beautiful pictures of her and her daughter and taking strolls on the beach on a Sunday afternoon. And then the hubby, they're taking trips and they're flying in an airplane. And then there's a young lady with tattoos, no clothes on, in provocative positions, asking questions I don't want to read while I'm at work.
Hey.
So it's all good. It's what I get for touching Instagram, right? It is all rolled into one. So that is the fabulous world of what is. I just show it.
Everybody has their weird shit. Yeah. I just post.
Oh, I show my weird shit. There ain't no two ways about it. It don't get no weirder than my shit, but your shit's interesting.
It's a little bit of everything, you know.
Yeah. Well, that is your brand. So look for good things to come from the Unicorn Zombie Slayer.
Yeah. That's right.
Right? Right. And you, sir. I know you got a lot going on. So,
what do you got going on,
Miguel's Instagram really consists of his life, which can be a hardcore show or a beautiful afternoon with Jessica drinking until they can't walk.
Yes.
Or training with our guys, or possibly storming L.A. in some capacity until he staggers back home.
Yes.
Buying records, who knows what.
And the dumpy parts of L.A., not, I don't do the fancy stuff.
I do the fancy stuff. You'll catch me at the W in Hollywood, the W in Beverly Hills, yes. Yeah. So we switch
roles.
You
can catch me in South Central. You can catch me on the east side. That's where I hang out.
It's all good. Yeah. I like to have one foot in the gutter and one foot
both.
not. Yeah.
I
can eat at the Taqueria, but stay at a luxury hotel.
You should see how he poops. He has to take a pant leg off and a shoe to
He's like
let me finish with the story.
He gets like half naked. He has to shit with his shirt off.
Then he buries his face in his palms.
There is some truth
Deep
to
concentration.
This. I came here on Monday night, and this is a true story. My producer Hoberch and we have since ceased to do the Monday night show, which is now combined with this show. This is Gym Crashers Live. We were doing the Monday night Full Contact Fanatics. We're still the Full Contact Fanatics, but we're bringing it to you, but Gym Crashers Live with me and Miguel and Maria. So more to come with that, but we had Monday night free, and we're two hungry men, and Robert says to me, "You want to go to dinner?" I said, "Yeah, of course I do." He comes back, and we are off to our favorite Red Castle place just down the street, which is cheap, good, and all you can eat. The line's 100 people deep. I'm starving right now, and I get hangry. I start scratching at his face, so he says, "I know a place down the street." So he takes me to a place down the street. Immediately we sit down.
Serve Band-Aids.
I do eat Band-Aids, especially with my friends here. But he shows me the menu, and it says $20 a person. I was trying to go cheap. Oh, sorry. Okay, fine. I'm going to eat it anyways because I'm hungry, and Robert brought me here, and we're having a good time. And I noticed that things don't taste the way that I normally like them to taste. I said, "Did you notice it's a little sour?"
No.
Oh, I like it. Fine.
He's an eating machine.
I like it too, my eating machine friend, because I too am an eating machine.
So what was the deal?
So I persist, and I push through the off taste, and I say, "I did. I pushed through it." And I end up eating an entire meal for 3. Because that's how me and Robert eat. No Band-Aids in this one because we're actually cooking our own food at Korean barbecue.
Ooh, I
So-
love Korean barbecue.
And there was a lot
It's
of
so
good
fucking
things about this place, but there was some foulness that I recognized
The meat was bad.
as a taste that was similar to apple cider vinegar, where it repulses you. But I ate it anyway. So, and I asked him, and he seemed to be okay with it. So the next morning, I'm on my way to work, and I'm ready to make ice cream. So I pull into Paul's place at 6 a.m., which is a local restaurant around here, and Paul's ain't open yet. I thought it was open at 6 a.m.
Did you just go in the parking lot? Because that's what I wanted to do.
Just about. So I'm bringing on the door. Can't get in the door, and Mexicans are like,
You're like, I'm one of you.
let a brother in. I can roll a tortilla, but I'm dying at this point. Like I'm starting to
You're
sweat.
like, I swear I'll flush the
half of
toilet
my
paper.
body, half of my body's going numb. Like I'm squeezing it together before I ruin my clothes. And I drive off, and I think I'm going to make it to the gas station. I don't. So I pull behind Walgreens real quick, and I look around, and there's no way anyone can see me. So again, I
You
pull
didn't.
off one leg, aim it at the wall, and
I told you.
a grenade went off. Just went boom. Pulled out a used T-shirt, cleaned myself.
Oh my god.
Well, I'm going to use a clean one. And I threw it in the
Oh
bush.
my
And
god. Dude.
yes,
Toilet paper, the triple quilted.
took care of business. But
Dude,
it happened 2 more times, and I was at work. So by the third time, I finished, and it's like,
Explosive.
fire. It's fire because I can't even stand up. Oh, God, I need ice cream. Everything's fire. So I text this guy, and I said, thank you for dinner, but I've already went 3 times. He goes, me too.
I'm actually curious if you made that, if you just spackled what he would have made.
Oh,
yeah.
my god.
Yeah,
That's like
I could not compare
a
to
shitstorm,
our producer,
literally.
yes. I'm sure that my artwork is not quite as well
Must've
built
been
and
bad.
sculpted as our
As our
producer.
producer,
Our producer
Auberge.
can do some damage.
Hobart.
But he was made for it, and he's very proud of it. That's his heritage. He is.
Eating,
And we go on eat-a-thons.
What if we like saw a video of you doing that on YouTube?
What if
Somebody like
Walgreens put it
some
out?
like bum was there like, oh shit, this guy taking his shit in the back parking lot. Look
what's
at
that word I'm looking for
Hey.
when they eat meat that isn't normal meat?
It's called botulism.
No.
Like when you're not used to eating that kind of meat, or
No, like, you know how in other cultures they eat,
like it has like bacteria because it's
Well, that's
like-
why I do it. So when I'm out of the country, I'm already ready to go. So
well,
we eat
for
little
already
example,
going bad.
most of us here in the Western world would eat, beef and chicken and
Yeah.
pork, to where
Exotic
other
meats?
cultures, exotic meats. What's the word I'm looking for?
game.
No, game. That's
game.
it. Game.
Yes.
Yeah,
Well,
game.
game
yes.
won't really make you sick.
That's
It is the lack of refrigeration, the many hands that touch it because they're open air markets. I don't know if you know. You don't eat meat, so you wouldn't know.
no. I got you
I've
with open
seen
air markets.
I don't remember the show that I watched, but it was about that, like how people in other countries, how they go, their bodies are used to eating meat that's like already
Yeah.
like almost bad.
Yeah.
So they
Oh,
can
yeah, I
eat
mean, you
meat
can-
that's like
you go to, like,
practically
you know,
like something that would probably
the,
kill us.
Yeah, the Asian areas, and you see, I'm not speaking from experience, but I'm saying like you go to the meat
by
market.
Asia, you mean Mexico?
Sure, that too. Well, that too. I'm just saying that too. But there's like flies on them and
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah. That's the thing.
They're
Flies,
used to eating
flies
it that way.
excrete and then suck it back up, and then right, and 1,000 of them hit that meat, right? That's hanging out, and then John and Robert cook it and eat it. Right? And then I complain at 6 in the morning that I've already went 3 times.
I
Yeah.
think that I probably would die if that was me.
Well, I just went poof, and it was gone. But that was my Monday.
Like,
that was my
I'd probably
Monday
shit
evening.
my guts out.
Yes,
Literally.
and I did. This was 2 days ago, and I felt great afterwards. After the third, it could very well be. We
Serial
Well, to be
pooper.
Hobert.
need to get Jessica a microphone because her comments are hilarious, and they may
Yeah,
not pick
she's
up
on point
those.
tonight.
But she is amazing and producing. She's producing from the secondary chair because we got Robert pulling up video. So we don't have a guest, but proudly we are going to bring you video, which we hope to bring you more and more of in the future. Things that we find interesting and things that we want to share with you in the fight world. And if it's not in the fight world, it might be 2 cats going at it in the back of somebody's litter box. I
And
don't know.
depending on what you think about them, feel free to chime in. Really? I
Yeah,
mean,
or send us
yeah.
videos. You know what? To everybody that does watch, Arturo Ramos, One of our favorite guys that watches every week. Come on. Send it
no
over.
videos from him. I don't want to see
Arturo, send it.
bestiality at its finest.
Send it from the hospital from Nick and you. It's all good.
Bestiality. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What a
Or
show that
I'm
would
sorry,
be.
to be a little more PC, interspecies erotica. I don't need to see it.
That's the stuff they do out there in
Interspecies
Chabuco Hills, so I'm sure he's well
Wow.
aware of that. By the way, we're throwing a party at your house very soon. We're going to talk about this.
Yeah, we'll bring you the donkey show. Don't worry.
He puts on the donkey show.
I know.
The man carries on the donkey show. He paints the donkey into a zebra. It happens. It happens, yes. But enough poo-poo talk. In the real world where people use restrooms, you know.
Not in Dondo world.
Not in the Dondo land. That's a Dondo. That's what we talked about, yeah.
Dondo is.
I'm going to work and look what happens. Can't make it there.
The Dondo is.
The toilet crashers.
We got stuff going on this weekend. Let's segue into what's going on this weekend, which is fight related. Friday night, Saturday night. What's some semi-fight? Oh, Saturday
What?
night, Sunday. We got Mike Hermosillo's band, the Ravage Realm. He's the
going
instructor
on?
at
the
Southgate
main
CMMA.
main instructor at CMMA Southgate
He
or
looks at
Southgate
me like I'm
Jiu-Jitsu.
crazy, but he knows exactly what we're doing. And you're welcome to come.
What are you guys? What?
It's a backyard in Watts. It's going to be full of heavy metal bands.
Yes,
Maybe
Wait,
an
he's
hour.
having a show?
Yeah.
he plays in a band.
F yes.
Okay.
What day?
It's down the street
Saturday.
from your house. You live by Watts.
Saturday.
Actually, it's in South Central. Well, close enough.
South
Close to
Central. I do not live anywhere.
You shoot up the 110.
Pretty damn
Don't
close.
be afraid, huh?
You're east of South Central.
Yeah.
Otherwise known as Hawthorne.
Oh yeah, he posted on his Instagram.
Yeah. We'll post it on our Instagram, Jim
well.
Crashers, so you can see that show, and we're going to blow it up. So when the helicopters come, you know where to go. That's where we'll be. I'll already be down the street because I'm very quick when helicopters come.
Yeah.
Miguel will have a beer in his hand and be very slow.
No, I disappear.
I disappear quickly because I got to work on Monday morning. So that's how I handle my cops in situations of such. I run.
You
Mm-hmm.
run. Are
I'm
you
quick.
fast?
Oh, I can roll. Look at the shape I'm in. I get the hell out of there.
Those little legs move quick.
Oh yeah, penguin can run. That's right, the penguin can run.
And then Saturday
But,
or Sunday,
Sunday morning is
Southgate Park. Says,
Southgate Park in.
City Southgate.
Is it?
That's right,
Oh,
yeah.
the CMMA thing.
Not Linwood?
Yeah.
You sure it's not Linwood?
Southgate.
Okay.
Yes.
I'll
It's
be
in Southgate.
teaching class.
You have teaching class, yeah. That's okay. Go see Maria out at
Fight Science
Mid-City.
MMA.
Fight Science MMA.
Come
Girls
train.
especially, but men too.
Come train.
Come train.
12 p.m. open mat.
Take BJJ to protect your vajayjay.
That's
Your
a
BJJ.
interesting way of putting it, but
Well,
yes.
That's our new self-defense class. Take BJJ to protect the vajayjay.
And that
So brought to you by
is a
Dondo.
Dondoism.
This is the thing we're talking about. But that's Maria's new shirt.
That's
Just
my new
Dondo
shirt.
it.
BJJ to protect your
Just do
BJJ.
it. I like the just do it. Whoever came up with that's a genius. You are. Robert does have moments of genius, but also moments of craziness, which is the mark of a true genius.
Geniuses usually are crazy.
They are. And they wear steel-belted radials as shoes. For those of you who didn't hear that, he told me to shut the front door.
Well, one day, Robert, when we make it to the big time, I'm gonna get you a brand new spanking pair of flip-flops, dude.
How? Well, that would be the cameraman known as Dondo. And it looks really cool.
Wow. At least the logo's right side up.
They're rolling in a spaceship.
They're rolling
What's
in
important is we
space.
can actually see this. This anti-gravity match is our friend and instructor at UFC, Jim Corona, Anthony Renteria. He's an amazing guy, an amazing jiu-jitsu practitioner, a brown belt. I got my purple and my brown with him because we got to see.
You're right after his match. How'd everything go, buddy?
And
And there
hey,
it is.
it's right side
If
up.
you could play that video with sound
Moving
because
on.
he's giving a shout out to his
Hello,
schools. He's
UFC Jim
such a good
Soko.
guy. I would love to honor him in that manner.
Oh,
Oh,
Even
wow.
better. I'll just be quiet. Talk again.
well,
Thank you for the warning.
That was quick.
there
Oh,
it is.
hello.
There we are.
Wait a
Oh,
minute,
no,
wait a
psych.
minute.
Psych.
I think his opponent there kind of threw a fit. So, you know,
Yep.
remember, there's no crying.
That's right.
Take that shit somewhere else. Did you guys get to see, what's that kid's name?
Jacob the Bull.
Yeah.
We have his match and he does
Oh,
some
he is
amazing-
crazy. That was awesome.
We're going to talk about that.
Good. Yeah,
There
there he
is
is.
Jacob the Bull Brown. Straight out
Oh,
of New
he
York
is so
City.
talented.
Brought to you from Irvine, California.
Not the old
via
man,
New
the
York
youngster.
City.
The
That's
young
right.
stuff. That guy right there in the white
Green
thing.
and yellow belt. Soon to be well known across the world for
Oh yeah, this is the match he like
There's a couple of them where he does
Attack,
that.
Jake, let's go!
But check him out. 14 years old and just taking the world by
tearing it
storm.
up. Like he's fearless too. I love how he just goes for stuff. Like he sees an opening and just is like screw it, go for it.
So heavy, right? Stays heavy on him.
Jake,
Got that
yeah! Stay heavy, 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 heavy!
laser. Transitions, but he's fearless.
Yeah, he gets her back up.
Go, go!
Boom.
Yeah!
It isn't a grip match where you're just grip fighting and you're trying to get that
Relax,
position
doing
of
good.
leverage. He just goes for it.
He just got his blue belt too.
Yeah.
Didn't he? Like
It was, I really don't remember when. I have to ask him. But yeah, it doesn't seem like it's that long.
Throw, throw,
He's a
throw!
young man, so that's off to him. Stayed blue belt for a while. Enjoy it.
Stop him, Jake! Good!
he trains like twice a day too.
Yeah. And for those people that are watching this for Los Angeles International Open at Cerritos College, I believe it's a NABJJF tournament. That's what that winged symbol is over on the right. And our new Gym Crashers logo there to the left with the wolf in the middle because we are werewolves by night.
Good, relax.
We are werewolves by night.
Are they? Oh,
Yeah.
well, that's just a
They
warning.
are mythical.
They are?
I'm a mythical creature.
Somebody shot me with a silver bullet.
Unicorn
Yes, she is.
Slash
We're now a
werewolf.
That's
Don't let him
right.
get up, Jake.
Should we
slash
also,
zombie
your
slayer.
Your spirit animal is a unicorn?
Out, Jake.
Yes, it is.
I like it.
Roll, roll, roll.
My spirit animal is the crocodile hunter. Crikey. I
Crikey,
love that man.
dude.
And Miguel, what is yours?
Show
have
is
no
so
idea.
good.
I have an idea, but I want you to say it.
His is a honey
He's an
badger.
animal of a man.
Thank
now
you,
he's in
Dondo.
the
Thank
spirit
you.
world.
Thank you.
Honey badger Miguel.
Honey badger.
Honey badger.
Could very well be. Jacob staying heavy on top of his opponent, standing up.
I
and
just
what
want
I
to
like,
see the crazies.
well, the crazy is that he keeps such a heavy position. He does take a lot of chances, but he wears his opponent down.
Yeah.
And at the very last moment, we're looking at 4 minutes, 50 seconds on the clock. It ends at 5. He jumps in the air and finishes with whatever
A
he's
triangle,
going for.
right? Or-
There is
one
a
of them?
triangle and there's a jump guillotine as well. Now, if you look to the right, you actually catch the new Gym Crashers Werewolf edition.
White took him down with
Because
the
wolves
hip
aren't
throw.
built in that fashion.
And he stayed on
So that
top.
would be my spirit animal.
Yes, but it wasn't blue. Blue was on the bottom.
You put him on the wrong side.
White was the one with the hip toss. It wasn't blue.
This is a different one, right?
I like
It
them
should be
both.
I think it was
5-0.
the second match.
I think we should do
think.
them both, but
5-0.
It should be 5-0.
oh yeah, that's true.
It should be 5-0.
Good job, Ian.
Okay. We go see Jim.
Okay.
Nice job, guys. Nice job.
Thank you, Robert.
Yes, Hobert.
And if we can get a microphone for the producers when they speak, because our audience have no idea what you're saying, but we're responding. Even when you are angry,
wanna
we
hear
like
you
it.
talking.
We like when you have fire and you tell me to go F myself.
Just do it.
You're a little
Actually,
lazy.
I'm going to actually say that I agree with the producers. No, Mike. You both tend to kind of mumble when they talk.
Robert speaks
Oh. She just like
Robert
verbally
is
pitch
Pigeon and
slapped you.
Jessica with her ebonics. Jay Bonics with her Cardi B language from
Cardi.
East LA. That's right.
She's so
My sister named
ratchet,
Hennessy,
but awesome.
but my name is Jesse.
So awesome.
I
Whoa, look at
freaking
those
love
flip
her.
flops, dude.
My sister named Hennessy. They call me Bacardi. She's hilarious, dude. I could watch her all day long. Somebody teach
Cardi?
me Jitsu, yes. I cry when she's on TV. I literally I laugh so hard my stomach hurts and I cry. I really do. She is so entertaining. She is such a pure human being. She doesn't give a crap.
Oh.
Look at that. Look at that. Stands
Yeah,
him up
then
and
it goes
whoop!
boom. Hello.
How's that for a triangle setup? They didn't teach that one on the first day.
No.
I think
No,
he made it
just
up.
goes.
And look, he finishes
River-
it. He
so
finishes
badass.
it. He did reverse though. You know
so
that?
badass. That's
I
so
love
cool.
that. And he finishes it literally if the clock were showing at 4:59.
Oh, we're going
Just-
backwards.
And hats off
We
to
gotta
Jacob
do a
and your family,
replay
man.
because that's just like
They
super
moved
badass.
from New York to train here at the Art of Jiu-Jitsu in Costa Mesa. And clearly this kid
And there
is
he goes.
phenomenal.
Boom.
Look at him.
He don't care.
He doesn't.
He's like, yes.
By the way, if you go back on some of our episodes, you'll catch both Jacob the Bull and our pal Anthony Renteria. So check those out.
Both been guessing the show.
Yep.
Both actually competed at LSI. Yes. A very cool match. Where's Dondo on this? Am I looking at?
I think he went to the toilet.
Oh, yes. Well, they do have toilets there.
He
so
is
yes.
in the restroom right
I do
now.
try to frequent the restroom when I can.
So I think that's yeah.
Hey, those are my shorts.
Oh, look, there we are.
It's all good.
Better throw those ones out.
Yes. Well, I chuck what I must. I tell you that much.
You keep extra T-shirts in your car
Well, I don't.
just
but
in
I'm
case.
telling you that if you see one that I haven't worn in a while, you know where it went. Remember that shirt you used to have? South Catella in Western somewhere. With some birds on it.
More like flies out of here.
And two. However, that was the Los Angeles International Open at Cerritos College. We also had a friend, her name is Christy's last name?
Brown. Christy Brown.
Not to be confused with
Crispy
Jessica
Brown.
Browns. We had another brown friend. I love it. And they're not even that browns, but you know, they're browns. If we could show Christy Brown, it would be wonderful because she does train with Maria at Fight Science in Mid-City, but she's also a team member at UFC Gym.
Yep. Yeah.
Is that right? Okay,
I
believe
that's
so.
right. And
She's
she
one of my
competes.
original students. She started first with me.
And
There she
I put her on
is.
blast, but she has lost a tremendous amount of weight and is competing in jiu-jitsu because she is so athletic and active now. That is Christy Brown right there. Hats off to her because she watches Baby Maria, otherwise known as Talia.
like Satan.
And that's Miguel and myself, both rocking those
Yeah,
damn
she took
jiu-jitsu t-shirts.
2 golds and 1 silver this past.
I'm holding the silver. I didn't know she got
Tournament.
gold, but look
Yeah.
at that silver.
She, I believe, the Open.
Yep.
She won double gold.
Miguel looks happy.
I'm plenty happy.
Look at that.
That's right.
I like it.
I like that shirt, the De La O shirt.
Yeah, both of us, yeah.
The Misfits on it. It's
Misfit.
pretty cool.
And what is hers? Voice activated something? Is that a
Something.
sponsor?
I've no
Are you
idea.
sponsored, Christy Brown? Because that's your shirt representation right there. She should be. We should get her some meal prep and all kinds of stuff. She's
Yeah.
competing left and right. Help that girl out for anybody that's listening.
Well,
Yeah.
we'll have her on the show soon enough and let her tell her story because it's an amazing one.
But if we
Yeah.
have her on the show, it's gonna babysit Satan.
Well, the baby has been on the show. Talia has been here with our friend Jeff Banzuki. What's his name?
Nolasco.
Nolasco.
Put her in the mini dojo and shut the door.
Jeff Nolasco and her running around this dojo and then the mini dojo, and she's wonderful and we love her. But you know, we're trying to conduct a show, so Talia, when you get a little older, you're going to be kicking it back in the next room or so, but not so much right now.
No, she's 2.
But
She's
Mom needs a
wreaking
break.
havoc right now.
2-hour break. You guys are together 24 hours a day, so 2 hours.
I always miss her though.
That's good. That's good.
It's probably because she's my kid and everything.
Yeah, and I noticed that she's learning jiu-jitsu. She took someone's back. She put on a rear naked choke.
Oh yeah! Oh my gosh! She right now is like being very like everything that she's seeing, she's doing physically,
That's amazing.
and it's like insane how she knows like the movements and like the certain things like mount and take the back, put your hooks in. She knows like what to do.
Wait till she storms in the room. She's like, "You guys are doing jiu-jitsu." Yes, we are. We just forgot our geese.
We're doing a no-gi jujitsu class.
I want to
Mommies and daddies only.
That's what I'm saying every time I come. I want to do no-gi.
She's in a kick right now where she is like, yeah, funny.
I know. I'm just messing with you.
No, but she's actually in a kick right now where she is taking off all of her clothes, including her diaper.
Where did she learn that?
And I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? We're in public. Stop it. And if I try to stop her, she does her little, she screams like so loud. And I'm like, I'm not doing it. Don't look at me. It's not really funny, but it is funny,
I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Let kids be kids.
I usually do. I'm like, you gotta wear your diaper though at least.
Yeah, at a minimum, cover the box of vase, what I say.
Yeah.
It is a train. Cover it.
That's right.
So what do we got up there? Got some.
We have some stuff coming up. I'm going to let Miguel announce this. We're going to start doing reviews of videos, and here we go.
Well, okay, so before I go to bed, I usually just, storm YouTube and watch whatever the hell entertains me. And I came across this video, actually, of this dude in Spain. He owns a scrap metal yard, but he's also a boxer. Yeah, he's a pro boxer. I mean, I don't think he's you know a big name or nothing like that. He just kind of does it for fun or whatever. So what I thought was cool is he kind of gave a background on his story of how he kind of got involved. So the gist of it is he actually runs an underground like fight club. It's fucking dope. So basically, he just kind of gives a gist that
We're not blowing his cover, are we?
I don't think so. No, he's pretty well known now. He's pretty well known.
It's on YouTube.
Yeah.
I thought Miguel got this personally sent to his phone and we were invited, but okay, it's on YouTube.
I wish. But anyway.
Andrea de Bosas?
Yeah, so anyways, check it out. He gives kind of like a rundown of how
So
his...
this is his business, kind of like.
Yeah, he said it was like his family's business, and he's like, when he was a kid, he was ashamed. He's like, I'd go to school, and all these other kids were like, oh, my dad's a lawyer, my dad's a doctor. He's like, my dad's a scrap dealer, and he's kind of embarrassed. He's like, but as you get older, he's like, figured it's working class job. It's a humbling kind of a straightforward, honest job. From there, kind of putting it together with his with his boxing on the side, he said that some of his customers, some of his neighborhood kids, kind of came in together, and he's like, hey, you guys have beef, fight, and whoever wins, I'll give you guys a prize, whether it's money or give you guys equivalent to like $100, $50, whatever. So we got a group of guys that basically, once business is over, rolls down the doors, and the scrapping begins.
And they just
It
beat the
looks
crap
like
out of
the
each other.
scrapyard has some literal scrap in it right now.
Yeah, literally,
before the
yeah.
scrapping begins, so
Yeah.
they're really still doing it.
Yeah.
Hockey stick, frying pan.
So they kind of like.
And he says, these kids are scrap dealers, and then again, whether it's customers, whether it's just anybody he comes in contact with, he just kind of spreads the word of his fight club. And then the cool thing is, he actually got the ideas, watching all these other kids fight, or that he started. So in the back of his place, he has, a little boxing gym. He teaches boxing, has a boxing coach. And it just shows too, kind of like what I thought was even cooler was, they started off as his customers or co-workers, if you would. They became his students. They became his friends. And it's almost like they became his family, because it shows towards the end of this video all of them converging to his one of his boxing fights.
That's good.
Oh wow.
So
That's what it should eventually end at, right? With fighting.
yeah. So again, just kind of shows the different culture of where he's from, and the things, kind of how fighting just is intertwined in people's lives, and
And
if
for
you
the-
would.
It brings like a community together.
Yeah.
And what
for
I
sure.
love is that those people that fantasize and romanticize about Europe and how beautiful, and this looks like L.A.
Oh yeah, dude. It looks like
Yeah, right.
looks like fucking Santiales or something
looks
like
like
that.
San
Not
Pedro to
all,
me.
not all the parts of Europe
Yeah.
are
Is
glamorous.
this? It looks like Portugal.
Yeah. Just how people would imagine. Oh, Hollywood and fucking
it's those-
Malibu and
it's
all
those
this.
warehouses out by Portugal in the port.
So these guys literally get off work, go into the
There we go.
shop or whatever.
Close the shop. They're
Close
already
the
in.
shop.
Close the shop, put
Roll
on
the doors,
gloves,
yep.
and just beat the piss out of
Live
each
from
other.
Caesar's Palace.
Yep.
Caesar's the
That's
dude that owns
cool.
the place.
Yeah, exactly.
So in his little clip here, does he say how the matches are set up, or is it like
no, he just
whoever
puts
just
them-
fights whoever?
Whoever fights whoever is just
No weight class. No
weight class,
category
no
for,
nothing.
For,
That's cool.
Experience.
Not to be confused though, because it's not really like a full-on, I guess, no holds barred kind of fight.
No.
It's basically just throwing hands, and it's not bare knuckle. At least he gives him boxing gloves, and here we go.
And are they wearing mouth guards or not? Really?
Probably not. I doubt
Oh
it.
yeah, I can't imagine.
wow.
At least they have gloves on.
Yeah.
Wow, that's cool. And then he probably gets to like teach them stuff. I would imagine, right?
Yeah, I mean they stick around, and there's
And
another
learn-
clip.
Learn from him.
Let's hope that they're critiquing them and getting them some better skill, because that's not.
I actually
boxing
found
right
the
there.
dude intriguing. So if you look him up, his name's I believe his name's Javier Garcia.
Good luck finding that
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
on the internet.
Yeah,
There's about 17 of
Is
them
he-
in Garden Grove.
Where did you say? Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, that was the other thing too. He actually also runs like a sanctuary for dogs.
Oh, that's cool.
Oh, this dude is so rad. I love him.
So he has like tons of dogs everywhere, and right there, I think he was telling a story on how he
He's putting-
kind of became well known in the sense he's like, I would just take my phone and record these guys fighting, and I just upload them, and people were like, "Where are you at?" Like, that looks like this, but like Dondo said, it looks like LA. Where are you? I'm in Europe.
In Barcelona,
Yeah.
one of the most sought after cities in Europe, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Want
And
to
he
go.
probably now has a ton of followers.
I'm gonna
on,
go
like,
there and eat
YouTube.
tapas, and other people will be throwing their hands. So now I got to stop by.
Yeah, just don't eat too much before you go.
Oh, that I got to do my thing. That's how I roll,
Yeah.
right?
But do your thing. You mean go to the bathroom first.
That too. After,
Okay.
even after.
Okay.
Yeah. Javi. I think it has stopped. Our video is now done, but Robert's bringing up some other stuff.
Oh no, that's him going into his
his
fight.
actual fight,
Yeah, his actual
Oh
fight.
wow!
Pretty cool. And is this in Barcelona as well?
Yes.
1, 2, 3 to
And
the
he has
ring.
all those guys there probably.
Rocha.
That's so rad. He's like took something and gave it back to people.
Yeah, I mean,
But-
you'll see they all just follow him to his fight.
When you
I'm sorry, but
Come
dude,
up
how
in the
fucking
streets.
hard is that? Seriously.
come up in the
That's
streets, right?
so freaking
Yeah.
dope.
That's pretty cool. It's a good way to
I mean,
come up.
literally, it doesn't get any more legit than that.
Yeah.
In a warehouse.
Well, it certainly takes a lot of heart
And-
in that you don't necessarily have that boxing background that you should have before you're taking a match.
Yeah, exactly.
Or you're just like fighting on instinct.
And there you go.
kinda.
Look at you got
Yep.
the scrapyard on one side, and then a little boxing school,
Pretty cool.
boxing gym on the other.
I like it.
That's super rad. It's like
It's
a
expanded.
real fight club.
Yeah. And see, again, he says I bring all the kids here, and I teach them how to fucking box. This is pretty funny right here.
What does he say?
So he says most boxing gyms, he's like, when they flip tires, everybody does a flipping tire. It's like, use this small wheel, right? He's like, we don't use that wheel here. We use this wheel, making this flip this wheel.
Yes.
Because if you flip a small wheel, I'm not gonna
You're a British,
say it.
You're
but
a British cigarette.
yes, you're a bundle of sticks. So
Well, he's candid, and I like that.
yeah, for sure.
What he meant by the term is all his business, but I think he's funny. If it
I'm
bothers you,
sh-
don't do it.
I'm sure
Look
he
at
meant
that.
nothing negative,
Look at that studio.
other than just
that's
you know.
cool.
That is quite a studio
Firing
that Jim
somebody
Crashes
up, yeah.
operate in. Look at that. The
That's right.
Kodokan. And now we have another video brought to you by producer Hoberch.
Hobert, which one's this one?
This is back home in Okinawa before Robert got here. He came over with Miyagi-san.
This guy is, his name is Master Wong.
Master Wong, for
Can
those
somebody
of you that
give
can't
him a
hear,
r- a
because he does
microphone,
not have
please?
A microphone. So producing a show is what he does, but producing
needs a mic.
vocals is difficult.
Yes, here, Hobert, please.
No, he's got one right there, and he
Okay.
is well equipped to.
Because
plug
at least
in.
that way he can explain what we're watching
And
here.
if we can give him the yellow wire, because we go light to dark.
The
around
yellow
here.
wire.
Yes. Somebody kick him the yellow wire. Thank you. Holbert.
PP colored wire.
You're pointing at me as if I know where it is.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, we're going to discombobulate the show momentarily. There we go.
So you gotta unplug it.
Oh, I have to.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
All right, go ahead and pull on it now. Come on, baby, bite my wire.
Come
Light
on,
my
baby,
fire.
by my wire.
Look at that. Maria's got a voice. I've got ideas.
I'm just really tired.
We're coming
so.
to you at a coffee shop very soon. We have a Sunday morning gig now.
Oh hell
Before
yeah.
you teach jiu-jitsu, we're going to be doing some bossa nova to the
Okay.
sound of the doors.
Okay, so what are we
This
watching?
guy
Okay.
is, his name is Master Wong. He's like a super big YouTube guy.
Well, I
And,
certainly like his name.
Wong.
You can refer to me as Master Dondo.
He's pretty funny, so I'm gonna turn my
This is
mic off. so
Master
you guys
Bates.
can
Long
listen to him.
Wong Dong. Yeah, that's right.
Mr. Bates is Master Bates.
And it's go time.
Master Wong. There's something wrong.
You meant to about at school. What are you doing here?
What is he doing?
What did Pikachu?
He's assaulting
This should be
a
at school.
girl.
This is not too jazz, Robert.
Oh, she just used like some superpowers.
You're not
on
gonna
him.
catch
She just gave him the
nothing. You
Me
get
Too.
your ass back here. So the basic lesson today is about 3 basic movements, so you can learn to how to defend yourself if you're school girl or your girl out there. Somebody gonna grab hold of you. Okay, come over here.
Schoolgirl.
Now the basic movement here is very simple.
What's up
Okay,
with the echo? I don't like it.
if the shoulder been grabbed like this, or the hand been grabbed and somebody slap you. So this one here will do something like basic slap. So if I'm gonna slap, the movement, so you duck like that. So when it's duck like this and then punch to the groin, bam here, and then elbow to
Right
the
in the
face,
dinger.
boom. Okay. So this elbow, if the hand not there, that should be land directly into the face. Okay. And then From there, the elbow coming
Throat
in,
punch.
hand
Oh,
open.
no. Sorry, I was
Okay,
wrong.
and then now both hands together like this, so strong. Okay, now when your hand like this already, grab both hands like here, you form like right to my channel.
Brought to you by our producer Robert.
What is
We
going
have
on?
Master Wong's
When I upload a video, you
Instagram
will get the
information coming up right
notification
now
straight
just
to your
because we
mobile.
like that segment so
Now
much.
get back to your training.
Get back to your
Strong here,
training.
Okay, now palm.
There we go.
Straight to the
Now we're
chest
on
here.
track.
Okay,
Superman
straight to the
punch.
shoulder
She's
flex
using,
here
like, the
to get
force
rid
or
of them.
No,
something.
that
Now
was
this
the
movement have
Hadouken,
to
right?
get used to
Hadouken.
body positioning, brain. So get into that position again. That position here. So
at
that triangle here.
I've
now
never
this
seen
one
this
here is
type of
designed for
punching.
if I
It's new to me.
get quite close, that can push into the throat. That can be on the face. That, but in training side, it have to be in the shoulder height. So if it's here,
Okay.
if it's too high,
It's Kung Fu.
it's not
Is
enough
he, like-
strength. Okay.
is this like a
so shoulder
serious
height
video,
and
or
then
is this
palm
like a
I don't-
joke
straight
video?
to the
Well,
solar plex.
you know,
Land
you
direct
certainly do need
or
to
the
push
solar
people
plex.
away,
So
whether it's in
imagine
that
that's
manner
your
or not.
shoulder.
So it's not
I think it's
completely
legit. It makes
he's-
sense to
he's
me.
not
Get
off
direct
base,
solar
right?
plex here, okay?
No, I'm
Now,
just
if
asking.
you
is
hit
he-
It's quite
and
funny.
it's not enough
and
strength,
entertaining at
elbow
the same
come from
time.
this side again, continue, boom,
And
elbow
I'm
from
learning
here,
something,
okay?
how not to
continue
do
that
something.
open hand, and then again, straight away.
Now run.
The same basic
Run.
principle, okay? So that's how it works. Now let's do one more of this, so they can get an idea.
Well, let's not forget,
You should
he's
be at
not
school.
actually teaching
Pikachu.
fighting techniques. He's
What Pikachu?
teaching more of like,
how to get away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
You should be at school, you little jit.
Hey! Run!
So that is how it's coming in.
That'll buy
an
you a
attack.
second.
Now,
Yeah.
when
Whole
you
second.
come into work like this, get used to body, punch, elbow, open, palm, and get rid of the person quickly.
Okay, I could see
And then
that
from
combo
there,
as
what you
being
wanna
something
do
that someone
is you're
would
gonna
practice.
move and run.
Especially if you
so
had
this
somebody
one
in
here,
the dick.
We're going to do a little bit more
Well,
quicker.
yeah.
Get
Hunched
idea.
over.
If you get him right on the
What you meant
spot,
at
but if you
school?
miss,
What are you doing here?
it just makes you angry.
Pikachu, I found them. Pokemon. I need them.
Right?
You need them. You can need them. And then run. Okay, so go. So now she
So
can
go.
start
Okay,
to
so
move.
Go on.
and
Go. Go.
Okay, so go.
Now you
This is
can
the
go.
basic, free basic movement here that you can learn
Pretty cool.
for defend yourself. The
I
basic
actually like
six
Master
is
Wong,
kick,
Robert. Thank you
smack
for
to
bringing that to the
going.
table.
Okay.
I guess that
That's
makes
the
sense.
wrong video.
I thought it was
I
great.
mean, I'm not used to him being PC. He's usually like soaring up a storm
Oh.
and saying crazy shit.
Well, don't do that one with the schoolgirls, please.
Yeah, I guess that's why I just picked the one I could.
That's okay.
But she was cool and she was effective and she was able to push him away momentarily. I don't know if that's going to stop an angry assailant.
Well,
Yeah.
again, remember if you're gonna,
If you're trying to
Kick
make
him in
a little bit of distance,
Yeah,
kick
we
him in
just
the
bell.
nuts, yeah, I'm pretty sure it'll give you more than a few seconds.
It's not funny when he doesn't. It's not funny
Oh.
when he doesn't swear.
Oh.
Well, thank you, Robert.
Thank you for interrupting me, Robert. Oh. I can't hear swearing.
I like his accent. Where's he from? Thailand?
yeah, he sounds Thai, huh?
Right? Robert's on. No.
What ocean?
Lay
Escape with somebody grab your nut. Now,
Oh,
remember,
jeez.
if you grab hold your
What did
nut
he say?
already,
Grab your nut.
you can have a problem.
Should've got a haircut,
But
man. Look at me.
you
I
have
look
to
like Frosty
understand
the Snowman.
before it happens. So let me show you some of this. So I'm standing
So,
here. You're
oh,
gonna
yeah,
grab
grab
my
my
nut.
nut.
So boom, the hand. See the hand? Yeah. So the movement soon he comes, boom, straight away.
Oh.
You grab with this hand,
That's your new
boom,
gig.
straight away attack him. Okay. So this hand, when he came, it's out, and this hand follow right away to his neck. Okay. To smack
just
on his
real
neck straight
quick.
away. Now, if he got me,
grabs
like, say we got the
choreographer.
nut,
Are
grab
there
it.
dudes
Like
that
way,
actually do
Then
that?
you
I'll
got to
squeeze it
make
if I
sure
have
your
to.
hand from here. Yeah. Okay. So grab it now.
Like who?
And then from here,
Not
you
typically,
follow
but,
with
you
your
know.
elbow. I don't want to put the elbow
Hey,
in because he got
fight's a
no
fight.
protection here.
Grabber.
So he
Sometimes
will
you gotta bite.
but he just straight away. Now you walk in together. So let me show slowly. You grab my nut.
valid
Deal ready.
question.
Oh, and then the
Fuck.
hand. Because you
Oh, he squeezed the tea out of the bag.
Ew, grab my nut.
All of that sound. Like that.
Oh my god.
See the
Oh,
hand
Got
here?
the cream filling out of
Yeah,
there.
I'll tell you
He's a
something.
beetle
Yeah,
nut. Now he got the
jeez.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, and
Nah, W in a
But
nut.
when you try to grab it, you already attack me before it happened. So grab my nut.
So-
you already attack it.
Oh, what? the-
Moment you attack it and slap
I
it
love the orders.
to the
Grab my nut.
flop them. Bitch slap it once.
good.
Bitch
so do
slap
like
him.
that.
Hey, you grab my
Other
nut.
one will do. So let's go slowly one. So you
This
grab
was a
hand.
PG show at one
If you
point.
go
I think
this
we've
side
lost that
already,
credibility.
Here, you can grab like this. You can go like this, and then the follow. Or he grab like this. You grab this hand like this and follow.
Yeah, well,
Alright.
Always remember when the
Everybody
hand
We were
does
just
that.
talking about like
the
poop
motion
and jizz.
It's like very, it's
Totally
very
right.
smooth. Like, boom.
Walgreens.
Yeah, so grab
now
this
we're
side,
talking about grabbing
very
nuts.
smooth. Okay.
Grab my
so
nut.
let's see.
Grab my
Hand.
nut.
move. If you grab this side, hand, move. Okay, grab this side, hand, move.
Hand,
So with the
grab the
hand
nut.
coming here, you are tucking to the neck like this. So a little what? Ooh, yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
very
yeah,
light.
that hurts.
And you mess up your head, and some of you liking sucking too much. You know what I mean? Licking too much stuff. You know what
Licking
happens?
too much
You know
stuff,
licking
huh?
for you for the
Who's this guy?
long motherfucking
What does he
time.
do on the
remember, when you're gonna grab somebody nuts, you need to be careful. Let me go slowly one. I'm walking along and grab.
Oh my God.
His
Straight to the
facial
leg here,
expressions.
and then smack on him if you want to. And secondly, if it's too high, when he grab another way here, like this way, like that way, okay? This hand, boom, like this, and then straight to his goddamn face and decorate his face.
His
properly
goddamn
because he got your
face.
nut. Now some of you got a
guy's a
long
superstar.
one, and he grab and yank it.
Oh
This
my
is the big
God,
problem. That's where the
dude.
problem when you got a long goddamn dick, yeah? So if you grab and it's not touching yet, you happen already. If you hit this side, the hand, then you're gonna attack. Or maybe grab, and then you follow straight away. You don't give him a time. Now grab again. See,
Oh
no,
my
no time at
God.
all. Okay, so same thing is coming in.
What are you
no
gonna
time
say?
for him to do anything.
very good at
Okay,
deflecting.
straight away. And you can grab his nut like that. Grab it up, young it
Then
up.
he goes with his
smack the
nut.
nut
So then you
Yeah,
grab
then
his
he
and
smack
kick
in the
his
face.
He's a
nuts.
nut grabber
If you want to
An
grab that nut,
exchange of
then you're going to grab it back and bust him up. So when you grab somebody, go more
Grab
like
him.
this kind of movement.
My purse.
Okay, in at that. So yank like this in, and then
He-
smack on his body.
This is
If you
a
got long
great
one,
tutorial
hold it
on
a
how
little
to
bit
grab
like that,
someone's
And then let it,
nuts.
you know, elastic and then
I'm glad we have
smack
a
on his
female on
goddamn
the show.
face.
They're gonna wonder about
And then
me and
do it.
Miguel
Okay.
otherwise.
Like,
So that's the question
seriously.
for
Thank
some of
God
you
we
not
have some
asking
training
about how
going on
to
here.
protecting your nut being grabbed. Move and respond with a hand. Okay? If you don't know how to do that,
Robert
it's
can't
a
even
big
formulate
problem.
a sentence
So,
right
if you
now.
want this
He's,
happening,
like, overwhelmed
surprise me
with all
before
this
your
nut
enemy do.
grabbing.
Otherwise, your enemy gonna grab your goddamn nut and pulls them out and shove in your face, and you're gonna have a big problem. I have a lesson underneath here
I love
on
his
the training course.
descriptiveness.
Click them down there and go to a training lesson, and then I will be there to teach you. Later, people.
I want to be
On this
Master
bit
Wong.
here
like
is
well.
about the seminars that I run all
Okay.
over the world.
Wow. Okay.
So first and foremost, I don't know if I could ever grab another man's nuts if my life even depended on it.
Well, not in a fighting sense, but I've seen you do it for pleasure. No,
No,
just kidding. That's
no.
So, in a fight, to start the fight out,
kick him in the nuts.
he like goes
Kick a guy
up
in the nuts,
and
right?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
grabs the nuts.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, I know there's,
like
a
I would
life and
fight
death
dirty,
situation,
whatever.
you know?
The nuts.
I think I'd rather bite somebody than like
You
grab
bite
their
the nuts?
I'm not gonna bite nuts.
Oh,
Sure.
if it was your life,
I'll bite a
You would-
cheek or some
you
shit.
would bite
but-
some-
Okay,
you would
you're in
bite
the
some
street
nuts
and
if-
there's a triangle on you, and there's no getting out of it.
you're biting some of that nut. Yeah, you are.
Just asking a question. I don't know what you would do and what you wouldn't do. For $1 million?
I don't know, dude.
Okay, $2 million.
Oh, bear.
It's amazing what our producer would do for $2 million.
Or what
What?
he has it, what he did, what he thought he was gonna get $2 million.
Yeah. Okay, fine, but I don't have $2 million to offer him. So
Oh
he
man.
is the wrong person. I don't have 2 million pesos.
So
I don't know. I mean,
Hearsay.
you know,
People do this.
I don't know
yes.
how somebody would throw a triangle on me like that though. But
That's true. Well,
what
I'm
would
just
you
saying.
do for
A
2
flying
million?
triangle.
I mean, you know, I'm not one to say, oh well, if I get to, you know, no, nothing like that. But
You notice that guy was looking around the whole time, like somebody was, like he's gonna run for the police or something the whole time.
maybe he's.
maybe because
Maybe-
they're fucking touching dicks and rubbing them and whatever.
I was thinking he was in Myanmar where it's illegal to record.
He did say something about pull the dick like elastic and slap it in his
He
face.
did
Oh
say
wow. Yeah.
You'll remember
that's a-
people in that part of the world aren't, you know, so.
circumcised are all anteaters. They're anteaters. I can't pull my shirt up that high.
Please describe that for us.
Please, Miss Cornelio.
I am Cornelio.
And
Let me
by
pay for my phone.
by anteater, what do you mean exactly? You mean they don't get cold in the winter?
Would you like me to describe
Do
an
you
anteater?
mean you go swimming with a wetsuit on all the time?
A
kinda
built-in
amazing.
sleeping bag.
Yes. Right? A cheese maker.
Oh. God. Anywho,
Oh my god.
That's kind of gross.
Yes.
That's a whole
I'm
nother
not.
show.
I'm not grabbing.
Yes. You brought it up.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Cornholio.
Can we get a anteater on the backdrop? I just
Well, I'm-
kidding.
Oh, please no!
I know a few volunteers, but we're not going to ask them today.
Don't look at me,
Not
dude.
you. I know you're.
Are there any
You're
famous
born here.
porn stars with anteaters?
Oh yeah.
Well,
Who?
tell us, Miguel. Tell us.
Yeah, I know.
I'm just saying.
Who?
hey.
Well, I don't know. I don't look
don't
at that.
remember
I don't really
seeing
pay
any.
attention to that side of the
I'm not gonna lie. If you're gonna watch porn, dude, that shit's in the in
It has to
camera.
be,
No,
right?
not all of it,
I
but
guess-
yeah, it does happen.
I probably have seen
Yeah.
one, but you just can't really
Not a
tell
live one,
because.
just
It all looks the same when it's hard. So
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Well,
when
if
it's
you're lucky,
erect.
but if it doesn't get through,
Oh.
right?
When
I
it's
think
erect, you
you're
can't
born,
tell it's an
you
anteater,
know.
right? Unless you're like
Could happen.
handling it.
Peel? You have to peel, right?
Ugh.
Like you don't want to eat the banana peel. You got to eat the banana, right? The peel's kind of, Why are we talking about this? Not
Sorry.
that kind of show. No, I did not. Why blame me?
No, Robert started it
is,
by saying
"You
you
grab a
pull it
nut."
like elastic.
You grab a nut.
Grab a nut.
Grab a
Grab
nut.
the nut. Hey, Mick,
I
grab a nut.
Maria's got it
apologize
down.
on behalf of our cast members
Well,
and
we
our
got
producer.
thrown off. We had a
Please.
video. This
I'm
is supposed
sorry.
to be fun, so enjoy it with us. When you grab a nut,
When you grab a nut. You have to have a little
we
fun.
don't condone that at all.
No, we do not condone
cowardice.
nut grabbing
That's
unless
cowardice.
it's in self-defense.
He said something in that video that was really funny, and I missed it. I think he said something else, something opposite. Oh, and you grabbed somebody else's, and it blew up. Like, he all started laughing. I couldn't hear. What did he
What?
grab?
I
You
don't know.
Remember?
This is something about if you have a really, really long neck.
Oh, yeah, that's right before
Oh.
that. Is he from China? Is he from Vietnam? Where is he? Don't know?
Hawaii.
Hawaii.
We don't know? We need to look at
Wong?
Wong. Wong's Chinese,
It-
man. Taiwan,
Is
maybe.
it?
He's hilarious.
He's really
That
cool.
was really funny.
Well, those are the contributions we're looking for. So send us some video. Those of you that are watching,
And we'll
we'd
talk
love to
about
review
it.
And not
Talk
of your
about you.
genitalia, please.
Yeah, no,
Send
not
that
that
to
kind of.
Please.
Producer Hoberch.
We do not want to see anybody.
Sales and fan base.
Send
No
that to our
anteaters,
other pal,
please.
Arturo Ramos. We'll be happy to give you his email.
Yes.
Please flood him
Yes.
with those.
You know that only
He's
people,
in the unincorporated part of
only
Orange
people
County.
that are gonna get the one-eyed snake is not the three of us. She's the one that's gonna end up with it.
I know,
If
probably.
anybody's sending it, it's not gonna be sending to us.
You'll have to describe that to
Please
us.
no anteaters. Thanks.
They're gonna please flood her with those.
Flood her.
Yes.
A flood. Producer JP.
Can I say something really quick?
Producer JP handles the Gym.Crashers.
Sort of on
Instagram. You can send her
topic.
anteaters.
So I was in training the other day,
And it fell out.
and one of the gals that I train with, she I was looking at her spats, and I was like, and I'm like, what the fuck? And I'm like, are those penises? Yeah, they're spats, and they're just a bunch of different penises on her spats. She actually made them,
Wow.
and
She's a
what's
worshipper of
that
the
movie?
P word.
What's that movie? Is it with Seth? What's his name?
Rogan?
No, Seth. He's a chubby guy, Jewish kid.
That's that's the other guy.
Seth
Hill.
Rogen?
Jonah Hill.
Jonah Hill.
The
Why
other
did
Seth
I think his
Rogen.
name was Seth?
Because
Because
he's-
in the movie his name is Seth.
Yeah. That's
Okay.
Super Troopers.
Superbad.
Super bad. You know how he's like, and I used to draw dicks.
Oh,
and
yeah,
at the
yeah.
end it shows all the caricatures of the dicks
He
that
was
he
really
used to
good
draw.
at it.
Well, her pants or her spats were a bunch of pictures of all these crazy dicks, and I'm like, are you serious right now? Are those all penises? And she said, yeah. She's like, she just thought it was freaking hilarious, and she has a friend that makes leggings, for jujitsu leggings, and so she had her make them, and I'm like, those are.
I already
fucking
know what I'm
rad.
getting you for your next birthday. Penis
Penis
spats.
He's taking
But
note.
the all natural ones, if you know what I mean.
Why don't you take this and pull that guy up because it goes along with the subject.
No.
His name is.
I know.
I just sent
Super
that
big.
over to our producer, and I just
You
want you
should
to
have
know that
folded it up in an airplane.
this, I just faxed. That's an ancient fax I just sent through. That is the way the cavemen faxed.
Please no.
As soon as they had papyri.
So, anyways, yes,
Yes.
all natural ones on hers.
But-
If you know by all natural, hey,
By her subject, though, that the artwork that this is produced in the year 2018 on a pair of pants. There's a man, an actual person that ran the country of Bhutan. His name is Chimi Lakong. We're going to pull him up. He was an actual
no,
leader of the
no,
country.
no.
Jimmy Lacan?
And he puts penises
I know, no.
everywhere.
Really?
You go to Bhutan, which is near the Himalayas. You have Nepal, Tibet.
What is the
It's North India.
significance of that? Why?
He worshipped. Well, he would tell the ladies of the area that they want to ascend to the next higher.
They need to worship his penis.
Well, he
Or
would
the
worship
co-
them. Yeah, all of them.
Oh,
All of
okay.
them. And he worshipped all of them. And since he was the leader, you'll see these pictures. You can just shoot through each of those pictures, Robert, and you'll see that my man Chimi Lakong would actually put his dong on everything. everything. So it points like, welcome to the city, and this way's the restaurant, and Chimmy's pointing the way. Chimmy's Kong is pointing the way. And he's the leader.
Our new logo for Gym Crasher should be a skull and cross dongs.
Oh my God.
You know, yes.
We're going to lose viewers on this, but we'll make names a few
shit.
different ones. But
That's okay. Hey.
If Robert can bring
We
up
don't
some of
discriminate,
Chimmy
by the way.
and the monastery and the worshiping places.
Just how
and
Maria doesn't
the palace.
discriminate against different, styles
Maria's
of dongs.
very, very pan.
Bald ones, hairy ones.
Look at this.
No way,
Ones
dude.
with
I
turtlenecks.
discriminate big
Yeah?
time.
No fuzz?
Fuck no.
Really? Makes it interesting. You never know what you're going to get. You gotta go
Ew.
through the forest.
Yeah, no.
Ones with
I don't
sleeping
run
bags,
through the
ones
forest.
without, ones with turtlenecks, ones
Yes.
without.
No extra.
Turtlenecks,
All of 'em.
turtlenecks.
All of 'em.
This was a
No
fun
Hey,
sleeping
video.
bag.
it's a
no
natural human
anteaters.
thing.
This
Let's not
was-
forget.
It's not natural. It's disgusting.
And by the way, not everybody gets to pick, so
That's
certain
true.
parts of
That's
the-
true. You got to be proud of
Very
what you got,
true.
and you got to
Yeah.
rock it, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why I pull the
I
drawers
get
down as
it.
often as possible, as I'm
hey.
known to do.
The French don't do it, neither do the Brits. So
My teammates yell at their wives, "Don't touch that!" That's some hilariousness. I want a picture of that. Producer JP, I know you got one.
Anywho,
As
I'm
I
sorry
saw-
that we are tremendously off topic.
Well, it isn't so much off topic. We've chosen to talk about other things. So we go with our fight stuff, but if we go off topic, it's because it's semi-related. So, somebody may...
Hey, we were talking about the
Yoga pants.
the penis grabber
Yeah.
defense.
I don't know where
and
Chimmy Lakong is,
then
because
it
Robert's
just
taking
kinda
a minute, but he's trying to
blossomed
find an
into-
appropriate picture. And that is one of his famous artworks right there. And I believe Miguel could paint one quite similar. But this is a true place. Look at his sign. Welcome.
Welcome.
It does, but see, these are not the aardvarks of what Maria was talking about. Aardvarks. These are actual full helmet.
Oh wow.
Oh,
There you go.
Yeah,
oh, no aardvarks. You said. I'm sorry.
I guess they trimmed
See,
that.
to be honest, I mean, they should make anytime someone draws. Why don't they just draw the whole, the natural state? I'm just saying.
Because it's dirty and they got to
Oh my
clean it.
God.
No,
What?
I don't know.
Well,
I would just like to say that I was vandalized.
Okay, producer
Who?
JP has been vandalized by the P word, and I suspect it was her husband's.
Why?
no, it wasn't me.
He badgered her with it.
Drew a dick on my car.
Nobody can hear you. Can you grab the microphone?
Somebody drew
You're
a
telling
penis
us
on
a
her
story.
car. Why?
On her Hyundai Excel.
It was an Excel. They even drew little
This.
wet marks.
Whoa, what are those? Are those what make?
Do you know who did it?
I have
I think his name starts with a D.
Ends with an id.
That's the kid that's obsessed with her.
He's obsessed with her, yes. And if he, well, yes, he's not obsessed. Yes, he kind of. No, he's not. Yes, well,
No,
You know.
he
sorry,
isn't.
sorry. Whoever that kid is, I don't know. Let's not accuse him. I don't think he.
He'll
trains
soon be
us
obsessed
ever.
with you when he finds out that you like them all natural. So
Yes.
No way, man.
No natural.
No, it has.
You got to get a Brazilian blowout before you go to your house.
Dude, I'm very picky when it comes to that kind of thing.
How do you investigate it beforehand? You're in the moment.
No, you
Sometimes
investigate.
you get a roast beef,
You investigate.
right?
do their day platters. They have like a Brazilian.
If it's not up to par when it's time to go, I'm fucking out, man.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, let me tell you.
I mean, come on. Saying goes for
Well,
guys,
it's
right?
Been said, I've been on this show that when I'm ready to eat buffet, I eat buffet.
regardless,
Well, yeah, it was sour. We
hey,
still
for
got
guys,
around.
Regardless if it's a
they
bad buffet.
even if they burn the pastrami a little bit, you're still gonna eat it.
Yeah.
wow, you guys are sick.
Where
I'd
we-
be
where we
out.
come from.
I'd be like,
Didn't I
You guys are
God.
sick. Oh, we're sick.
You guys are gross.
You guys are sick.
You have your own sickness going on, my dear. But yes, thank you for accusing.
This is true. I can't deny it. I'm sorry.
It's an interesting one, though. We're planning a road trip, by the way. We're going to go to Fiesta Town in
New Mexico?
New Mex. We're going to
Oh, yeah.
drive. And we want you to be our tour guide.
Oh, okay.
I want chili verde burritos and
Dude,
chili verde burgers.
we're gonna need like extra wipes for you. You're gonna be eating the chili out there. You're gonna be
We're
one
going
sad
to chili
puppy.
for 3 days straight, Robert. And you're going. It's a show.
Oh no,
I'm not going.
Well, because
Robert will leave mud pies everywhere.
it's
dude.
food related and it's gym related. Gym crasher related.
Not going
We're
to
going to
Chile.
crash. We'll fly.
Chili.
We'll
No,
go
it's
for the
New Mexico.
fiestas. We'll give you a Navajo taco with
Yeah, you'll fit right in, dude.
Robert,
with the
if we put
Navajos.
feathers
Yeah.
on you, you're the biggest Indian there.
Biggest Native American.
He says, Chief, wampum, wampum. You all right?
Yeah.
I can see it now, Robert.
Why is there a big fan in this room?
Well, I'm a big fan of Miguel's. I don't know what to tell
Thank you. Thank you, Robert. Thank you.
Oh, there's a fan.
Oh, sweet. Let me see that.
Robert
Is
brought
it
that
cool?
from Okinawa.
Oh,
and
be
he's-
careful. It might be one of the ladies from the other show,
We
so
had
there
to
might be bodily fluids on them that you just
Oh.
touched. Don't rub your eyes.
I think there is some on there.
There's some stuff on there, Robert.
It's crusty and sticky, and you
I
already
think
know
it
what
glows
that
in the
dries
dark.
as.
It smells weird. No, I'm just
You know
kidding.
what?
Smells like bleach.
No,
Get
no,
it out of
it's
here.
not from that show. Tron was using it. Remember?
Oh, no.
Who?
Oh,
So it's okay.
Okay.
okay. If you say so.
I don't know. I won't say it.
Tron Jones.
Yeah.
I think he's lying,
kick
but
Tron. The
Tron.
comedy.
Why does it smell like catfish?
why does it smell like catfish?
One side catfish, other side watermelon.
I'm going to go ahead and set that
That
right
wasn't
there.
me. Tron
Robert.
Jones. That is producer Robert's shenanigans.
Anywho.
Anyway, back to
That's
talking.
Again, I apologize
Chief
for the
Wampum Wampum
content
over
of this show.
He's got
Jesus.
feathers in his ear. I don't
This
know what's
wasn't the
going on with
direction
Chief.
I thought we were going to go in.
But like us, subscribe to us. What's the other thing? Like us, subscribe to us. Share the link. Share the link.
We're
Gym
all sober, by
Crashers.
the way.
We are sober. We're
We are
tired.
all
We
sober.
work day jobs, but we do this show for you. Gym Crashers. Check out that logo in the right corner. That would be the wolf. There's another one that we're going to use when we go to fitness gyms called the Wolf Man.
Yeah, if you
Gentlemen,
guys
send all your pictures
Yes.
to her.
There he
No,
is, the
negative.
Wolf Man. If you got an anteater,
send
it
us
goes to Maria. If
no,
you got roast
negative.
beef, it
That's
comes
a
to
big
me.
no.
Pastrami goes to
If
him.
you do, I will show it
Okay, we'll send it to Robert then. He
to
eats
everybody.
pastrami.
He'll eat anything. He'll eat game meat. Remember.
So you guys just gonna post whoever sent you shit like on the screen
Well-
with their name, their address.
Just send it. Admin at sales.com.
Let us know
What is
if
it?
you-
Admin at fanbase.com.
Admin@sales.com.
But if they have any good videos that are actually worth putting on,
Unicorn
and-
Zombie Slayer.
No. Send it to Robert.
Official, Gym.Crashers.
Gym Crashers official
Gym Crashers Official
at gmail.com.
at gmail.com.
That's where you send it.
GYMCRASHERS at
Gmail.
gmail.com.
That's where you send your content.
That goes to producer JP, not Miguel or myself, and not the freaky deaky known as Maria Rios.
I just say it. You guys all are thinking it. I just say it.
Well, she also posts it.
Yeah.
So there's something going on in Freak Hawthorne that I have no idea about. Good thing it's a big city. Hawthorne,
Yes.
New York, that is.
Yeah.
Anyways, we're the Gym Crashers,
Anywho.
brought to you every Wednesday by Free Admission Media, fan-based. You can find it on YouTube if
I'm
you
gonna
look
quit.
at FAM. It's on Facebook Live. We're on Event TV Global. A shout-out to our homie, CEO and President of Celtic Gladiator, Albert Jarzebek.
That's right.
Right?
Yes.
He's bringing you future stuff coming up.